In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make 3 different gold textures in Photoshop. The first one we are going to make is gold nugget. This is more of a rough texture. The second one is gold foil. And the third will be gold speck. So I'm going to show you how to create all of these from scratch. That way, if you need to modify it or change it in any way, you'll understand how to do it, and these will become extremely valuable assets for you when creating fashion illustrations and digital portfolio layouts. So let's get started. Create a new document. Go to File, New. The dimensions for this document are going to be 1200 width by 1200 height pixels. Resolution is going to be 72. Color mode RGB 8-bit. White background. Click OK. I'm going to go ahead and add another layer. Hide this base layer. I have a couple of colors that I'm going to be using. I have a shadow color and a highlight color. You can use any colors and get a similar effect, light and dark of similar shade. For our project, we are going to be using these specific colors. Our highlight color will be FFC 686. And our shadow color is going to be AA8 545. So with a blank canvas, we are going to come up to Filter, Render, Clouds. That's going to give us this watercolor look here. We are going to be doing the same thing. This is going to be the base of every single gold texture that we are going to make. So all 3 of the gold textures are going to have the same base. The first one is gold nugget texture. So for that, go up to Filter, Filter Gallery. Come to Sketch. Select Bas Relief. You can move these and change this as much as you like. And for the smoothness, keeping it down gives you much more defined, nice texture. And when you move it up, you're gonna get smoother texture. So we want something more rugged, so we are going to keep it low at 2. Detail at 14, then click OK. This is gold nugget, our first texture. Let's zoom in. You can see some of the details in this, and it does look like a gold nugget rugged look. Okay. We are going to start on the second texture. So I'll come back down here, create a new layer. We are going to be doing the gold foil texture. Repeat the initial step again. Go to Filter, Render, Clouds. And then we'll go in again to Filter, back to Filter Gallery. So this time, instead of using the sketch folder, we are going to go into Distort. And then select Glass. Our distortion is going to be at 20, and you can move the slider around and kind of play with this to get exactly what you want. This is what looked best for me. So we're going to keep the distortion at 20. We'll come to smoothness and bring that way down. You can move the slider just to get an idea of what you prefer. For me, I think the smoothness of 2 is really good setting for a foil-like texture. We'll bring our scaling way up to 200. Click OK. And we have got a gold foil texture that looks really beautiful. So let's move on to a third texture. Add a new layer. Hide the initial layers. So in this, I'm going to show you how to make a speckled gold. This one has a whole bunch of details and a lot of texture in it. We are going to go to Filter, Render, Clouds. Like I said, you're going to have the same pace for all the gold textures. So we go back into the filter gallery. We're going to add some noise to this. Our noise level is going to be at 20%. Use Gaussian blur and check off monochromatic. So you're going to get this nice glittery texture which looks really nice all on its own, but we are going to use it to create something little bit different. Click OK. Now we are going to go into Filter, Filter Gallery, and we are going to use this glass filter. I know it looks just like glitter at this point, so we are going to change the distortion level at 17. Our smoothness is going to be at 15. And then we'll bring the scaling down just a little bit to 176. So now we have something between gold and glitter that's going to look great in smaller details of our project. So we'll click OK. That's your third gold texture. So before we finish here, I do want to show you how to change the coloring on these. Going to come back into our adjustments here at the bottom, and we're going to choose a hue and saturation. Now to create silver, all we have to do is change the saturation. Just take it all the way down and you'll essentially change it to silver. So now you have a silver foil. And if you want to get a rose gold, maybe take the saturation down just to touch and then move the slider over until you achieve the rose hue that you want on your foil. So let's learn how to export it and save it as an asset. All you have to do is come up to File, Export, Save for Web. I'm going to choose High Resolution JPEG, or you can say JPEG. It's going to be saved at 1200 by 1200 pixels. So we'll just click Save. Save it onto the desktop. You can use these 3 textures anywhere you need it. If you have a copy of Photoshop file, you can add this to your design assets, change it up, do whatever you like with it, because you do know how to make it from scratch. So sky is the limit, really, with what you can do and the way you can adapt these textures onto fashion illustrations or print development. Or you can use these textures for design portfolio layouts.